Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden. I'm starting on my tea side today. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Tisha. I live in Florida. I'm in Zone 9B. Welcome back to this garden. So here is finally the garden tour. I am feeling much better. Still a little bit under the weather, but I just wanted to show y'all because I haven't had a chance to come over here. This is the other side that we are going to clean up. Well, I should say tidy up, because guess what, y'all? My mint came right on back. Like no frost happened. There are some areas that need to be trimmed down some, but the mint came back full. Now the vervain, it looked tired, y'all. Look at this. So I am going to do the same thing that I did on the other side. That'll be my project this weekend. We'll just hack it right here. My fever grass looks like most of it did make it, because it was pretty much protected by the mint, which was completely gone. But you see this luscious mint, oh my god, it came right back like what frost, y'all. It said what frost. The other thing is that take a peek over here. If you remember, if you've been following me long enough to know, this area I also had onions growing over here. Well, I haven't planted anything over here, and I harvested pretty much everything. Guys, those onions came right back. Literally like right back. I'm gonna zoom in and show you. Hold on. Look at that. They volunteered on their own. I did nothing over here at all. I did absolutely nothing here. And it looks like there's another little straggly one right there. I'm very impressed by that, because I have not been over here at all to plant anything other than the onions that were there, and those are all been harvested. But look at that. So yeah, y'all, I mean, that's a nice surprise. Also, I did plant marigold here a while back, and one volunteered here. So I may go ahead and rescue it, because it literally is all alone. I actually can use that on the other side versus right here. But I actually came over here to cut some rosemary. I'll come back and do that. Let me just get you all through this garden tour. But since we're here, hold on. Look at that rosemary. It was unbothered by that frost, because it was protected by our AC. So it seemed to be the perfect place to plant it. Excuse me. But yeah, y'all, it's looking good over there. I'm very happy about that. So since the tier project, you all saw that. Let me just give you a view of what's going on the patio since this weekend. I believe that was, I want to say that was Sunday that we came out here. But let me just show you what's going on up here on the patio. All right, y'all, as you can see, our lemon tree is still doing so wonderful. I did fertilize it, and it's doing very well. Same with our wonderful purple sweet potato. It is doing lovely. Look at that. Our green stalk is thriving. So now that everything is starting to sprout, I kind of know what I planted. Clearly, this is ginger, and I'm telling you, y'all, it's not gonna make it here. I'm gonna swap tiers with somebody, because I thought I saw, yeah, see, this isn't gonna last too long. This gonna need to be the top tier. But clearly I marked it properly, because I saw it sprout. That is definitely ginger. We've established that. We've also established a lot of different tomatoes coming in up here, so that is good. Since our last video, look at the time, it's making its own place. It's doing outstanding, y'all. So it's literally about to catch the time that was already here. Some of this I was harvested and I'm coming to get some more. But yeah, that's what's going on here. The tomatoes, everything is thriving like it should. I still don't know what this is just yet. I believe this might be squash. Oh no, this is with Shard. This is with Shard here. I saw the little sticker here, so yeah, that's with Shard. I don't like the way that's looking. I may have to put that up for it to get more sun. But we definitely know that's ginger. Our tomatoes are still doing good down there. It's time for me to rotate everybody once again. But as you can see, the green stalk is doing everything. That might be squash right there. And that might be a pepper. But it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. So the tier that I purchased, just so you can see the setup, look how gorgeous that is. And if you can look closely, you already see things sprouting. So in here we planted purple leaf lettuce. We planted butter lettuce here. Look at this, y'all. We just did this Sunday. Yeah, that was Sunday. Okay, so the spinach that I moved, it's still okay. It didn't like me moving it, but it's all right. The Chinese cabbage. Look at that already, y'all. We just did this. So we will have some cabbage. So that tells me that the seeds that I had over here, I don't know what's going on with them. So they might just be old. This right here, I planted black beans in here, y'all. And if you can see, look at this already. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, so what I was trying to tell you all, you see how slow that is? Maybe those seeds are just old, but I guess it's trying to do something now. But we'll see. If so, then we're just having an abundance of cabbage. I am not complaining. Everything is looking good on the patio, y'all. All right, so let me bring you out here. Excuse me. So you can take a look at what else is going on in this lovely garden here. So our banana trees, okay? As you know, they were not doing so well. But if you look here, there's that little ray of hope there. Okay. The papaya, I still don't know about this, but the roots are not dead, but we'll just give it its own time. I don't know what's going to happen with it at this point, but it still like it's doing all right. Okay. Now, banana trees. As you can see, they're trying to come on back in. All right. I'm going to flip you around because I want to zoom in on my mango trees because I'm so excited that I absolutely see some new leaves coming. So hold on. Turn you around here. Y'all, would you look at that? Those are all new leaves right there. All new. So it's coming right on back in. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And while I have it zoomed in, let me take you over here. Let me just show you this real quick. I'm not going over there because it's really sandy. But those are the other two mango trees. We'll keep an eye on them and see what they do. That is cassava back there, y'all. Okay. So let me just take you on over here. As you can see, I've already prepared for this heat because it is pleasant today, but the past 2 days have been pretty steamy. Now, this bin had collard greens in it. I could see a couple, but the rest of that stuff, I don't know what that is. That is definitely one there. That's definitely a collard green. This is also one. And I believe that's one too, right there. The rest of that, I don't know. All right, now our pear tree. I don't know if we're gonna get some blooms or not, y'all. I see my first assassin bug of the season. I have not seen them since last year. You see them right there? I don't see spikes on it, so that should be the good one, which means it's eating up anything that's not supposed to be there. I see his little legs. Let's see if we can get a good view of him. I see a bug on that one. I'm about to get that. But that is, where did he go? There he is. That little assassin bug right there. I have not seen them since last year. They did very well in my garden. So we'll see. But I believe my tree may be trying to fruit, y'all. Let me know what you think. This is definitely something new. The pigeon peas are coming back full fledged, y'all. Like, again, unbothered by this weather. It came right back. Now, these may have to be trimmed off, but I'm not touching them right now. Just leave it alone. As you can see, I've already prepared for this wonderful Florida heat because it has been hot. Underneath here, things are still looking pretty okay. Slow moving. The tomatoes are there. There they are. And again, I'm gonna have to do something different with the soil here. Everything else is still kind of slow right now. I see something right there. But it's a little dry. I'm gonna either water tonight or first thing in the morning. I'm getting ready to cook dinner, so these tomatoes are still doing pretty okay. So we'll see. I may have to redo the bags, like re-amend the soil and then put them back in there. We'll see how that goes. What's new to my garden are these peanuts. And I'm gonna have to build this soil up some more, but the peanuts are coming, y'all. And then also that little container I had the ginger in back here, it is starting to sprout. I didn't plan on leaving that there. I just wanted it in a safe place, but I'm gonna take that up out of there soon. Here are sweet potatoes, y'all. I'm so excited about this growing season. So far, everything looks like it's gonna be okay. But those are my sweet potatoes there. My husband was gracious enough to bless me with some more soil amendments. He put some grass and other clippings in there for me this weekend. He cut the grass here. It looks like something volunteered there. I'll figure out what that is. And he helped me here with some more grass. So these are just about ready and almost full. And we'll be able to use those here soon. Also, look at that cucumber, y'all. I put 8 seeds in there, but so far I only see 2 plants. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that, okay? Our baby that we up potted did not like the move. That completely stressed it out. I'm hoping it still will be okay if the roots are good. I have to take a look at that later and find out. If not, I did plant more pepper seeds, so hopefully we'll have something soon to help with those green peppers. Okay. And of course, our pineapples. I never have anything bad to say about them. They're doing good over here. All right. Now, the vervain, as you can see, there's some green coming back on the bottom, so we should have this full bloom here soon, hopefully. And then also, I can't make out a whole lot of this madness, but we definitely planted carrots in there, so we'll just see how that goes, okay? And then, of course, the other pigeon pea tree, I haven't seen anything green on it, but the base of it is green, so I'm not worried about that. It looks like we got some volunteer stuff going on down here too, Leaf of Life and things like that, and I'm fine with that. I'm not really worried about that too tough. And again, this we'll still have to work on. I'm afraid of this because I don't know what I'm going to find in there. And then these are volunteer Leaf of Life plants. So yeah, y'all. As you can see, you see the method to my madness. I strategically did this because I do have cloth out here. I did this way so that we can be okay for this Florida heat. Now I have things that are connected, so when I cover and do my coverage, it can make it all the way down to the growing season, the growing end of everything, to keep everything nice and covered, because it has been hot on and off. Right now it feels pleasant. Okay, now I think I do see some of that stuff that was falling out of my seeds that volunteered off of the Leaf of Life plant that was here, because it looks like there's a bunch of little babies down there, and I don't care, y'all. Leaf of Life is good to have, but the one that I actually saved and rescued is still doing okay. And then this papaya tree that volunteered, I don't know what is going on with it, but it's green and it's doing a whole lot of stuff, so we're just gonna let it do what it's doing. I think I even see some flowers on here. This thing is resilient because if you go by what was here, it shouldn't even be here right now. But it is still here, and it looks like we're getting ready to get some blooms on it. So maybe it'll fruit for us, hopefully. So yeah, y'all, that's the garden tour. I do have that volunteer zinnia down there. I'm gonna leave it right there, let it get maybe a little bit bigger. I'll probably move it a little bit closer inward and not just on the edge right there. But that is our garden tour for the month of March. I'm excited, y'all. This is coming back alive. Like I'm very pleased with that. And I'm also pleased with some of the additions to the garden that we didn't have before. This is going to be very helpful. As much as this was a challenge for me, it was just a little annoying putting it together. It was fairly easy to put together. Now that I know what to do, I think I might want another one. So if I have it my way, I'll have my other green stalk. I need to get the roller base too. So to be green stalk, this 5-tier green stalk, and another 5-tier. So that's what it's gonna be, y'all. But I'm very impressed with this. It's lovely, very much so. And I'm still gonna keep an eye on those cabbage seeds that are in that our planter here, because it looks like they're gonna make it. But as long as those have been in there, and now I just got fresh seeds and this sprouted up just within a couple of days, that tells me those seeds are probably just old. So we'll see. If they grow, great. If not, that's fine. The black beans I didn't get a chance to tell y'all about, but I did plant those, and I'm gonna plant some more, and some more red beans as well. But that's what's happening out here, y'all. It's trying to come back green. That's what we want. But I'm very impressed with the time, because the last time that I did try to do this, it did not work, and I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, super thankful for that. So y'all, thank y'all for coming back out in the garden with me. I'm gonna go cook dinner for my honey, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this rosemary over here. Yeah, that's what it's going to, that's what we're doing today. So I will catch y'all back in the garden this weekend, so we can tackle that other side over there and finish doing our work out here. I would like to plant some more seeds. We definitely have to put some stuff in our bins now. We have some things going, so we should be able to make things happen back there, and hopefully get some watermelon this year. I would really like to have that. So all right, y'all, have a good evening, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.